You can see it first from a geographical perspective. So, as already mentioned in the course of today's conference, a lot of interest coming from the United States, UK, definitely global players looking into Germany as a target. Germany being, as it was also mentioned today, a very sustainable market, maybe not the sexiest market in terms of margins, but very reliable, a solid regulatory framework. So it is a safe place to invest into. And then you have also, if you take it from the areas into which is being invested, you've got hidden champions in engineering, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, which are exporting to all corners of the world. So high profile, high level players in Germany, sometimes often very small niche players, but which have a high exposure to global exportation. And well, German engineering, German products are always well acknowledged, being reliable and of high quality. So that's definitely a point that attracts foreign investors to look into Germany. Well, you've got also different types of clients and investors. You've got those who are sitting on some cash and just need to invest into a safe harbor, mitigate risks, and then you've got those who are more speculative, and there you'll see that they will be going into areas where the margins are stronger. But having said that, it's given that the German economy is driven by the Mittelstand, so medium-sized, family-owned enterprises, the German economy is very diversified. So for clients or for investors, it is also, to a certain extent, a deli or a supermarket where you can pick out, the cherries and well, get a nice return on that. Yes, it has, as you said, changed. If you go back a few years in time, everything was very officially driven. This still exists, but let's say the players coming from China have now also a better understanding of our economy, of our ways and rounds, how we do business, how M&A is performed. So there is a strong change. Obviously, the investments inbound coming from China are still state-driven. If you consider the most recent 5 years plan, you can see into which areas and sectors the investment should go. So infrastructure and energy and resources, and there they've become very down to the point. They've got a sound understanding. They've been, I don't want to say that, but they've been educated over the years. They perfectly know how to do their business, even if, as many times it's said today, there are still cultural gaps. But in principle, it's also sometimes just a matter of strategy. It's certainly a key area to German economy, that you get Asian investors coming in and looking into also the Mittelstand more and more. So it's not just the big groups, but Mittelstand, and that will give also some rise to the German Mittelstand, definitely. Well, we are trust corporate service provider, so if you like, we are the craftsmen who will then set up and manage the client structures, the client companies. But nonetheless, we are also support to the client for daily matters in how to deal with local authorities in the jurisdiction in which we're present. We lend a hand to file applications, so we know our ways around in the day-to-day management of local SPVs, and clients rely on that we act to a certain extent as an extended workbench of their own organization, and we try to adapt as much as possible to their organization in order to keep communication lines and procedures smooth and easy.